Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk, where today we are speaking with Zafar Karim, who's Executive Chairman at Legendary Investments. How are you today, Zaf?
I'm well, Zach. How are you?
I'm doing good. We have had a couple of recent announcements from Legendary. The first concerns Circle Oil, which looks as though it's been a surprise on the upside.
Well, we acquired our stake in Circle Oil back in December last year. And since then, a number of things have happened, both on the corporate structure side, the executive team side, and the strategy side. First, Circle Oil Tunisia was acquired by Dunraven in a share swap. And Dunraven is a newly formed company. And that's meant that we've ended up with a 2% stake in Dunraven. That's just a structuring thing. The second thing, and the far more exciting thing, was that Alex McDonald was appointed as the CEO of Dunraven. Now, Alex McDonald has a long track record in the oil and gas industry, importantly, both in the city. For example, he was at Libertas, and working in the oil and gas industry with Conoco, with Chevron, etc. He's got lots of extremely high-level relationships and an extremely large amount of experience. And then the second thing was he set out the strategy of Dunraven. And while Dunraven is initially going to focus on North Africa, Tunisia in particular, he's already set out a plan to acquire some seismics and identified various assets. It's pretty much, I would describe it as a buy and build strategy. So, this is all very exciting. We swap from a gold asset into an oil asset. The oil asset gets acquired by a company, and then the person put in charge of that company is not just about developing that oil asset, but indeed building, what could become a very sizable oil exploration and production company.
Right, and as far as the goals for this investment are concerned, what do you think we're looking at?
Well, from a Legendary standpoint, we look for asymmetric return and a catalyst. So the catalyst here has been that a very good CEO has been appointed, and he has high ambitions, but he has a track record where he could complete those ambitions. And then in terms of the asymmetry, well, we hold this asset at 100,000, which was the cost in essence. And, just taking the first asset, which is El Medouni, a lot of work was done on that by the original Circle Oil. And in 2014, they said that there could be potentially recoverable reserves of 100 million barrels of oil. Now, as a rule of thumb, 100 million barrels of oil in that part of the world under the Mediterranean is valued at, say, perhaps $2 to $3 a barrel. If we take the low end of that, that would value them at $200 million, and we have 2% of that. So one could argue that our stake should be held at $4 million. Of course, as I said earlier, we hold it at cost because we use a very conservative valuation policy. The market will make its own decision on how that should be valued.
Okay, we'll see how that pans out, especially with the oil price obviously surging away at the moment. The other announcement before Circle Oil regarded Crowd for Angels, and obviously that was one of your investments getting on the crypto space. How's that going at the moment?
We made that investment at about the same time as the Circle Oil investment. That was Christmas last year, and we valued Crowd for Angels at $3.6 million or so, and that's going to be on our balance sheet at that transaction value, which is $360,000. We took just under 10%. Now, since then, of course, their crypto bond has done well in terms of driving traffic to their website and of course increasing their database of users. Crowdfunding platforms are basically valued on traffic to website, because traffic to website gives their investments exposure, gives their platform exposure, and some of those people invest. And also their database of users. Now, their traffic to website has increased by 3 times as a result of their liquid crypto bond. So one can draw their own conclusions about what the value may have may be considered to be now. But of course, we hold conservative on a backward-looking basis. So when it comes onto our balance sheet, which will be for the March year end, the March just gone, we'll be holding at 360. But no one can deny there's been a lot of progress at Crowd for Angels.
Right, and obviously this exposure to the crypto space, it's one which one would expect to grow with that sector.
Yes, and one of the things which attracted us for Crowd for Angels was it's a very innovative company. And what they've done is they launched a crypto bond, but in addition they launched it with an ICO, what they call their angel token. And anyone who invests in the crypto bond, the offering is still open, receives angel tokens for free. And those angel tokens are worth something. At the time of the announcement, those angel tokens could be converted to bitcoins at a ratio of about 1.7 million angel tokens to a bitcoin. So again, there's value there, and it does provide both Crowd for Angels and us, as in Legendary, exposure to that part of the that sector, the cryptocurrency sector.
Right. On that note, Zafar Karim, Executive Chairman, Legendary Investments, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.